welcome to Ohio Hobbies. This is it, box 13. Picked it up from Consumers National, and it's time to hunt. I already checked it. I know it's circulated. No time to mess around. Let's get on it. First roll out of the box from Consumers. We're starting off with Canadians. 1963 Younghead. Well, let's start. We'll keep going. Very first roll, fourth one from the end. We're also going to get our very first wheat. So, first roll, first wheat, first Canadian. And this one happens to be a 48 out of San Francisco. There it is. First wheat, 1948 S. We're on the board. This box may turn out to be pretty good. All right, third roll in. We're going to have a wheat here. 1945. That's our second. 1940. And I think this was another one. Let's take a look. This is 1953 out of Denver. Yep. Certainly is our first 50s. 1953. Let's see if we get anything else. Since we had two back to back. That was it for that one. All right, we are only 6 rolls in, and we got our second Canadian. Bright, shiny 1995. Second Canadian, we'll add it to the collection and keep on going. All right, just so happens to be the very same roll, and it blended in. I didn't even catch it when I laid them out, but we got our third Canadian to the box. It says 1981. All right, third Canadian. Let's keep this box rolling. Same roll, and I happen to find another one of those coins. I still think they're some of my favorite, just because I happen to like finding them. They're unique. I know they ain't worth nothing. They're damaged, but to me, I like finding them. Just something different. But it's a 1977, another stamped coin with a head on it. Well, unfortunately, the back's got a sticker on it. I'll have to see if I can get that off of there without ruining it. But, hey, still, it's another stamped coin. I'll add it to my collection of stamped. I think it's about the 4th or 5th one I found now. So, but, thought I'd bring you on for that. Still roll number 10. All right, roll 17. Just kicked out another wheat. And that is 1954. Out of Denver. And we will add it right there. All right, we'll keep going. All right, well, number 7, and we are going to have our fourth wheat of the box. All right, there it is. It is a 1956 out of Denver. Added into the collection. And we're going to get on the rest of them. All right, well, I guess I should have just checked this roll live because it just gave us another wheat. 1957 out of Denver. All right, I guess we'll just check the rest real quick to make sure. All right. This box is really producing. 8 rolls in, and we've already got 6 wheats. It could be a good number box. Could be the best ever. So far, my high is 26, which was the previous box. Next best is... Nope, I'm sorry. I do have 2 that I've had 26 in. But if we can beat 26, it's the best ever. I say we go for it. All right, we made it to almost the very end of roll number 12. And we got another wheat. Oh, and I just threw it away. Jeez. Alright, well, it's 1955 out of Denver. It's kind of thick lettering. I really don't see any kind of doubling on it. So, but it's a 1955. And we'll keep. Alright, number 18. It's still producing. A 58 out of Denver. That was Wheatie number 13. So, I mean, 13 wheats, 18 rolls. I'm not going to complain about that one. Okay, here we are. Roll 21. No. Roll 29. I don't know what I was thinking there. Roll 29. Wow, I went backwards in time. 2005. There it is. Roll 36 is going to give us another Canadian. Boom, boom, boom. This time it's a 2006. We'll add it to the collection. That gives us 7 Canadians. And we'll keep on going. And we are up to roll 42. And we got a dirty Canadian. 1994 it looks like it's going to be. This thing looks like it was dug up. But either way, it's a foreign. And we'll add it to the collection. Alright, we just smoked our oldest coin in the box so far with this one right here. A 1927 out of Philly. Unfortunately, as happy as I am to see a 1920s, I already have that one in my book. Didn't deserve to get dropped, but I do have one in my book. But 1927, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the rest of the roll, or rest of the box. That was roll number 32. This happens to be roll number 37, and we're pulling a King George this time. We are going old Canadian. 1946. That's got some nice toning to it. But a 1946 Canadian. So that's our oldest Canadian in the box. And our first King George in a while. So we'll take it. And we'll keep going. All right, very next roll. And it exploded. But look, it's peeking out. Right there. Another foreign. Another Canadian. This one looks like a young head. 1961. There we go. And as a little bonus, look right there. We got another foreign. This looks new. 2006. Definitely newer. It's in pretty decent shape. So we'll go ahead and add it to the collection of foreigns. And keep right on going. We're getting there. Well, getting on with the rest of them. And right here, second one in this roll. We just pulled a 1944 wheat out of Philly. That is the oldest of the box so far. I guess we'll just check the rest of this roll real quick while we're here. And that's it. 2 in that roll though. We'll take it anytime. Alright, roll number 9. And we just ran across another wheat. This one's a 1942 out of Philly. That is now officially the oldest one in the box. Roll 13, and it's a little dark. I don't have the best lighting, but it's the way it laid down. It's giving me a 1944. Let's see, that's our second 1944 out of Philly. We'll take it. This box is doing it. 26, and we got a 1940. We're gonna go ahead and add it to the collection. That's now the oldest of the box. And we're gonna keep right on going. All right, very next roll, roll number 8. And we have another 40s Wheatie. 1946 out of Philly. We now have 44, 45, 46. All out of Philly. All right. Box just keeps giving it to us. Very next roll, roll number 10. And we are now up to wheat number 9. And it is a 58 out of Denver. We now have a 56, 57, and 58. We just keep lining them up. Maybe it'll keep producing. There's also been quite a bit of copper in it too, so maybe that's why. Made it to roll number 15, and right here is going to be our 4th Canadian of the box. Commemorative 1992. We'll add it to the collection. Whoops, right there. And we'll keep on searching. Very same roll, and we're going to have another Wheatie. Look at that. 1941. We just keep moving. Put that right there. Bring that out from underneath the paper. All right, there it is. All right, this happens to be roll number 34. And we have another wheat. This time, it's a 1956 out of Denver. Pretty new. We'll add it to the collection. Right there it is. And we'll keep on searching. All right, roll 38, very next roll. And we have ourselves a 1944. And it is, I don't know, you kind of catch it right there. There's a bit of red to it. But it is a 1944 out of Philly. That's our 3rd one on the box. I'm not complaining. Okay, this right here is what's left of roll 46. I went ahead and searched the rest of it because these were close to the very end. Now this was the 3rd from the end, and then it kind of exploded, but this one looked like it was about 8th from the end. Either way, that roll gives us 2 wheats. We're going to start with the one where we can see the date. And it happens to be a 1957 out of Denver. And that's our 2nd one of the box. It goes right there. And then this one was wheat side up, so we get to see this one together. We like it that way anyway. And it is another 1941 out of Philly. We are rolling in Wheaties this time around. I've still got 4 more rolls left in the box. We're gonna go ahead and get them down here, hunt them, and see how it turns out. We're ready to go. And it's still spitting them up. Right here, a 1956 out of Denver. That's the 2nd one of those out of this box, but it's still producing. All right, number 39, still giving it to us. You seen it. 1951 out of Denver. And I believe that is our first 1951. We just wanted to double check. And we'll keep searching. All right, roll 47. I just laid it out this time. And right in here, looks like we're going to get another young head. 1963. There it is. We'll go ahead and add it up here to the collection. And keep on going. All right, 2nd to last roll. Roll number 49. And it spit out another wheat. Wheat side up. Bam. Oh, it's a young one. It's a little baby. 1958. We'll add it to the collection. And keep right on going. All right, well, we made it through all 50 rolls, and it's now time for a recap. I want to start off. I'm pretty sure I made a mistake earlier. This one here, let's take a look at it real quick. This was in 1998. I put it up there earlier. I really did think that was the wide AM, but looking into it further, doing a little bit more research, and looking at it again, that isn't the wide AM. It looks like it, but the arm of the A right here is very narrow, and when that's that narrow, it's not actually a wide AM. So unfortunately, I really don't think that's the wide AM. I've looked at it in a few different angles. I've moved it around, I've twisted it, I've turned it. I don't think it's a wide AM. So it's gonna go ahead and head back to the bank. But now, having said that, I do have a couple other ones up here I wanted to look at real quick. This 1981. Let's see if we can get a good picture of this one. If you look, what would be the Northwest is very off-center stamp. Not really sure what my phone wants to do here. Okay, yeah, you'll see this corner up here is very thick, and then there's no edge down here. Unfortunately, it didn't chop the date or anything. It's not that far off. So, the other thing was I had a few other coins here. The issue was with these. One of these, two of these somewhere. I just gotta find it. That one and that one. So these two here are slightly rotated. If we flip this over, you'll notice that Lincoln's there. It should be straight up and down when you flip it. It should be straight across. The memorial here should be straight across. So it's very slightly rotated. It's about 5%. And same with this one. It's maybe a little less. It might be closer to 4%, but it was enough to catch my eye. So I went ahead and pulled those out. I don't think these ones did it. That one might have been. I think if I pulled it out. Yeah. So it's very slightly. And then it might have been the same with this one. No, doesn't look like it. So I'm not sure why that one was out. We'll throw that one over in the pile. Alright, so anyway, these two here are slightly rotated dies. We'll sit them up there with that offset one. And we'll throw that in the copper bin. Okay, now, up here we have my S-mints of the day. We had found a 1974S, a 1971, sorry about the image, another 74S, another 70S, and in this one we happen to find a 68S. No 69s, but it happens. We're just going to keep searching. Also up here, we got this special guy here. I'm not sure. This seems to be the box of some interesting finds. You'll notice it's a 19-something 6. It looks like there was something wrong with the material. I don't think, after looking at this, I personally don't think this happens to be post-mint damage. It looks too, I don't know, it doesn't look like post-mint damage to me. But if you would, go ahead down there in the comments. If you happen to know what's going on here, go ahead and tell me what you think. Give me your opinion. I got mine, but I'm not an expert by any means. Anyway, I want to recap. We have my favorite of the day. Happens to be the head stamp, because I like them oddballs. We had, right here, we had 12 of the 2009s. Right there's 40 of 1979s. We had some 69s in here. It happens to be 16 of them. We only had 2 of the 1959s. Both of them are memorial backs. Down here we had a bunch of real nice AU kind of stuff. I'm going to take a look at that and see if it upgrades my collection. We only had 3 of the 1960Ds. I keep those set aside. I'm going to look at them later for another video. And then we get into our wheats. The biggest, the oldest, the best was this 1927. And we had 40, 241s, 42, 344s, a 45, 46, and 48. Then we go to the back where we have 51, 53, 54, 55, 56, 250, 2 more 56s because apparently I didn't stack them right. 257s, and 358s. And that, my friends, is a total of 23 wheats for this box. I love them. Anytime I can get up into the 20s, which I've done several times, I'm a happy camper. We had our King George here, which is always a good find. I'm always happy to find King Georges. The rest of them, in total, we still ended up with 12 foreigns. I'm not getting upset with that at all, by any means. But it's time to clean all this up because I got 2 more boxes over there, pennies, and a box of nickels to do yet. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on another box as soon as I clean all this up. If you would, anyway, down below, go ahead and give me a thumbs up for the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification if you want notified every single time I post a video. And down below in the description, you're also going to see my email if you want to send me anything. If you want to send anything to my P.O. box, it's also listed down below. Other than that, as always, thank you for watching and get your hobby on.